It seems Ishin's illness is indeed grave.
The land of Ashina will not last much longer, even with Genichiro on our side. What about our other mission?
Black Hat is fighting like a demon by the Serpent Valley side of the castle.
Then that's where we're going next. But keep your wits about you. The Black Hat Badger won't go down without a fight.
Okay, so fun note, I actually found this out completely by accident. As you can see, I was right here. I have died. Lucky for me, I did a unseen aid, which is awesome. But yeah, if you run this course a couple of times, like every time you run it, you'll get 143 sin and about 283 skill points, which early on in the game, that's pretty a lot. I know after I had did this a few times, I had got I was able to buy a couple of high stuff in my skill tree, and then even on top of that, you do get a lot of items as well from the 4 enemies that's right here. It did take me about 20 so minutes to get the hang of this, but like I said, this literally was by accident that I found this out. The first time I did it, I died once, so I went back to pray so I can get one of my resurrections back, and my healing items back. And then the second time I fought them, I died. So I wasn't for sure if these enemies was going to be a constant enemies throughout the game. So I wanted to fight them a little bit more so I can get used to fighting these kinds of enemies. Like there's the guys with the spear. Still having a hard time fighting, even though I did get the ability that I can counter their spear attack. But even with that, I'm not used to countering them, especially in the heat of battle. Now, when you go training with your undead trainer, it's easy for me to counter him, only because with him, you know exactly when he's going to do it. There's no sense of danger because you don't take damage. I was telling one of my friends, I don't understand why you don't take damage. I can understand like you're not dying from training, which makes sense, but you should still take damage. Therefore, you can see you can imitate the sense of urgency to dodge and counter his attack. So I didn't want that to happen with these smaller enemies. So I wanted to farm them a little bit so I can get used to defeating them, in which I have gotten really good at defeating them now. I see like right here I'm try the different tactic, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it would miss the deadly blow. I'm not for sure why. And then even with that, the axe attack is the best attack for these enemies. It will break their hat and include a deadly blow for them. But sometimes you'll use your axe and it'll be like you would either miss them or it won't break their posture, in which case there's an ability that I would recommend buying when you get here. It's can't think of the name of it at the moment, but when I go back into the tree, I'll show you. It's basically it lets you do a follow-up attack with your axe. So just in case you miss or it doesn't break the posture, that follow attack almost certainly would. But yeah, so I've been running these enemies. It took me a while to find a good way to easily kill them. But once I figured that out, it was fairly simple. Like right here, I attacked him, it didn't break. If I would have had that second follow-up attack, it would have broke his posture completely. making it easy to kill. So, and then on top of that, you do get a lot of sugar. Let's see what else. You get sugar, iron, scrap iron. The guy in the front, he occasionally drops some ash. He doesn't drop it that often, but it happens occasionally. See right there, I just got some ash. But yeah, he drops ash. Does this one, he also drops sugar, and he drops medicine. And then these two drop sugar and iron. So even by farming them, you do get some pretty decent items as well. So you get 148 sin each run. You get 283 skill points each run. And once you get a hang of quickly getting them out the way, then it makes it that much more easier to go by. But this is the ability, the Fang and Blade. Once you use your axe, he'll jump and swing with the axe in your blade and completely break the posture. Granted, I didn't buy it here. I didn't buy it right now because I didn't know that. It wasn't until later when I've been running this same route for about an hour, I think, probably less than that. Well, yeah, a total of an hour. I've gotten enough skill points to buy. I think I bought a I'm trying to think. I think at the end I'm just going to show up a picture of everything I bought after running this route for an hour. Granted, right now I'm still well, at this point in the video, I'm still like trying to learn the best way to kill them. Right now I just bought that new ability, so I'm probably going to like test that out for a little bit. I don't remember exactly what I did. But yeah, this route, it gives you, it's very early on in the game. It's right after you beat the horseman. And yeah, it's right after you beat the horseman. So at best you only kill like about a couple of mini bosses, probably like 4 or 5. And this is just a great way to just farm experience point. But with that said, I'm just gonna let it run. I'm gonna fast forward it for to let it run. This video by itself took me about 20 to 25 minutes to make this. I'm not even gonna say run, because this, like I said, this was an accidental run. So yeah. But with this, me still learning the best way to kill them, I'm still trying to figure out more the easiest way to kill all 4 of these enemies in rest. But this took me 20 minutes and I got a lot of items, got a lot of candy. I have leveled up quite a bit. Now normally you would wait and then you'll go to the other side of the tree and hit them with the axe, and it normally breaks his posture. If not, just follow up with Fang and Blade, and that would finish them off in like a couple of seconds. And then just run and jump back to the sculptor, rest, do it again. The people with the guns, they're not hard to kill. So just don't even worry about like trying to stuff kill him. You can easily just run straight up to him, hit him once, and he'll fall. Again, I didn't do it here because I was still, like I said, I was still learning the ins and outs. But it's a very easy route. It's early game. Get you a lot of you run this route for like an hour, a little bit more than an hour. You will have a lot of skill points. A lot of skill points, a lot of money. There is a bender up those steps up that way, and there's also a guy that gives you a new skill tree for clearing out these 4 enemies. Well, these 3 enemies up here, and it's a very powerful skill attack. And I think the bender over there, he got a seed to increase your healing orb, and he have something else. But most important thing is that he got a seed. Therefore, you'll have 4 healing herbs instead of 3. But with that, I'm just gonna fast forward it and enjoy the music. Oh, and on a plus reminder, all of the music that's in these videos is made by a good friend of mine, Reggie Smith. I think his DJ name is DJ Pooh Chain. Most of his songs have it. Most of his beats have his name in the song. He does do original beats, and sometimes he does remix of other songs and beats. He's really talented. He does have his own YouTube page. I'm not sure what it is though. He have his own Facebook page specifically for his DJing, which I leave in the comments below on every video. So I highly suggest, if you like music and beats, give him a check him out. He does sell beats, and for people, like if someone needs a specific beat, he'll make it for you, and I'm not sure how much he costs, but he's really good at what he does. If you enjoy it, go ahead and check him out. His information is down in the link below.